You were never supposed to hear this. They wanted you obedient, half awake, shuffling through life like a domesticated beast. They knew that if you ever realized who you could become, you'd break their chains and swallow their power whole. Look around you. Every billboard, every glowing screen, every sweet, stale promise, designed to keep you numb. They tell you to be yourself, but the self they want you to be is quiet, predictable, easy to digest. But somewhere in you, right now, a wilder voice claws at the walls of your chest. It's the part of you that refuses to die civilized. Machiavelli didn't write for the polite. He wrote for the ones willing to wield a dagger behind a silk curtain. He whispered the rules that make men kings or ghosts. And here's the first truth you were never meant to taste: you must become unrecognizable to those who think they own you. Once you do, you become dangerous. Your patterns break. Your routine cracks. You walk into a room, and the air bends to the shape of your will. The old version of you, the tame one, becomes your first victim. Years ago, a young prince took Machiavelli's words and turned them into steel. He disguised his real ambitions behind a smile that dripped honey. His enemies slept soundly, drunk on false alliances. By the time they smelled blood, he was already wearing their crowns. He didn't wait for permission to transform. He devoured himself from the inside out, until only power remained. This is what they don't want you to know: you are not bound by your old skin. You can shred it. You can kill your old name. You can stand before the mirror tonight and decide that tomorrow, no one gets the same version of you they knew yesterday. But the moment you do this, understand, everything you love that is weak will try to hold you back. The herd loves its cage. If you leave, you expose their cowardice. They'll beg you to come back softer or smaller. But once your teeth taste freedom, there's no going back to the pasture. So the question is, will you bare your fangs, or keep grazing under the butcher's eye? Keep your pulse steady. The real metamorphosis has just begun. Somewhere in the shadows of your daily life, there's a ritual waiting to be reborn, a ritual of reinvention so ruthless it burns your old excuses to ash. Machiavelli's second forbidden truth: control is an illusion for the sheep, but a weapon for the wolf. Most people walk through life shackled to invisible strings: family expectations, fragile friendships, ancient fears. They whisper, "Don't change too much. Don't stand too tall." But the Machiavellian mind knows this. Power doesn't ask. Power takes. Think of the corporate climber who smiles as he hands over his resignation, only to steal the whole client list and launch an empire in secret. Or the quiet woman they mocked at every dinner table, until she learned to turn gossip into leverage, betrayal into fuel. When she returned, her silence made the room tremble. You must learn this venomous grace: cloak your plans in shadows. Never roar your ambitions, whisper them only to your future self. People can't sabotage what they cannot see. But there's a darker knife hidden here. Never trust your own comfort. Comfort is the hunter's trap lined with soft promises. It smells sweet until your soul is caged and your hunger dies in a golden prison. You've seen it. The man who once dreamed of conquering the world, now rocking himself to sleep with cheap dopamine and stale routines. You won't be that man. Not if you feel this fire. Because here's the third dark insight. One they'll deny until they're rotting in regret. Pain is the only honest architect. You must forge yourself in discomfort so savage that every weakness flees your bones like a startled rat. What terrifies you? Break your patterns. Speak when silence is safer. Walk alone when company feels warm but false. Power doesn't breed in comfort. It breeds in the cold, in the nights you doubt yourself yet keep moving anyway. They will call you cruel for this. Let them. Better to be feared for your silence than pitied for your compliance. Better to be called ruthless than to be buried under the soft lies of a timid life. So here you are, standing at the edge of the known world. One more step, and you never go back. Are you ready to see how deep this transformation cuts? By now, your old skin should be cracking. That's how you know you're alive. If you feel your pulse pounding like war drums behind your ribs, good. It means your fear is turning into fuel. Listen close. Because here's the next forbidden vein you must cut open: loyalty is currency. And most people spend it like fools. Look around. How many cling to worthless alliances? Empty friendships that drain more than they feed? Jobs that siphon their soul for scraps? They stay loyal because it feels noble. But Machiavelli would spit on such blind devotion. He taught princes to trade loyalty like gold, invest it where it multiplies power, withdraw it where it rots. You must do the same. Some will call it betrayal when you detach from the mediocre. Let them wail. Their cries are the chorus of the powerless. The truth? You owe nothing to anyone who keeps you small. Cut the ties. Burn the bridges. Stand on the ashes and build your fortress from the stones they threw at you. Because once you master this, once you reclaim the loyalty you waste on cowards, you reclaim yourself. Suddenly your time is yours. Your mind is yours. Your body obeys no master but the vision you serve. See it now, feel it. The life waiting beyond this slaughter of weakness. The one where you walk into any room and need no introduction. Where your silence makes people lean in. Where your eyes carry secrets that make liars tremble and manipulators bow. When you master this ruthless loyalty, you are no longer the hunted. You are no longer the soft voice asking permission. You are no longer the apprentice in your own story. You become the one they watch from the shadows, trying to mimic, trying to guess your next move. But they never will. Because you've learned the final secret: your transformation never ends. Every version of you must outgrow the last. And once you accept that, you are no longer the prey. You are the strategist. You are the storm behind closed doors. You are the dagger behind the handshake. And no one can cage you again. Are you starting to see it now? Good. Hold that vision tight. Because your final lesson is the key that seals this new skin to your bones. Ready? Breathe. Feel your pulse in your throat, the echo of every betrayal that tried to break you. Feel it twist into something sharper. That's not just rage. That's your new armor being hammered in the dark. Here's the final forbidden truth they'll never dare print on your morning news. You are both the architect and the assassin of your own life. No mentor, no lover, no savior is coming to rescue you from mediocrity. If you want freedom, you must slaughter who you were every single day. People will sense this change in you, like the scent of rain before the storm breaks. They'll smile at you but flinch when you pass. They won't have words for it, but they'll feel it in their bones. Something in you refuses to be tamed. And in that silent terror, you find your throne. So stand there. Look around at the ashes of the old you. See the mirrors you've shattered. The chains you've slipped. The illusions you've gutted open with your bare hands. You were never meant to stay soft. Never meant to stay hidden. You were born to take up space so boldly that the walls themselves bend. When you carry this Machiavellian rule inside you, the world stops feeling like a maze designed to break you. It becomes your playground, your battlefield, your kingdom. You won't beg for respect. You'll command it with your silence. You won't chase opportunity. You'll become the storm that drags it to your feet. Remember this: every moment you hesitate, you feed the system that profits from your doubt. But every breath you take as your true self, feral, strategic, unapologetic, rips their comfort apart. And somewhere, deep inside, you know, that's exactly what you were born to do. So don't just listen. Move. Cut deeper. Sharpen your edges. Become the predator you were told to fear. If this truth burns something awake in you, don't let it die here. Feed it. Guard it. And if you're bold enough, unleash it. Drop your thoughts below. Show this world you're awake. Subscribe, so you never miss what they don't want you to know. And remember, the next time they look at you, they won't see the person they thought they owned. They'll see the one thing they can't control. The person you were born to be.